Greetings, one love. Welcome to Copenhagen. And all you who love Copenhagen, have visited Copenhagen, want to return to Copenhagen, come again or come for the first time. We'll be ready to welcome you. Welcome to Copenhagen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, this here is an invitation to the entire city, to all the businesses in the city, to take part in the making of my music video. So if you're watching this video, it's because we've sent it to you and you're a business owner who we think that, hey, we think that this is relevant for you and this could be helpful to you. And you stand to make a little extra money coming up to Christmas because we are creating this wonderful, beautiful platform of advertising together around a music video, a great song called Hold On to the Love You Got. Check it out. It's the idea. It's a wedding. Perfect wedding. Great song. Right? And the guests are coming in from everywhere across the city. And we ask them to come in their national dress so that they can represent where they're from. Oh, what a lot of color coming together for this wonderful wedding, perfect wedding. Yes, but it's a song and there's a story in the song. So there's a little bit of doubt, you know. Should I or should I not marry this person? Why is there doubt? Because amongst the guests there are the old loves, the old reasons for why or why not. And that's the story of the video. With the perfect director, we're going to get that across. The doubting, you know. And here's the singer saying, oh, now you're doubting a perfectly good thing. It's a deception, so an interception is necessary. From me to you is necessary. From me to you, yeah, you're just a woman. I'm just a man. So don't let the people confuse us with evil. We should marry and see this through, or we should marry and see this through. See, love is not a joke, my friend. Love is not a toy. Don't contemplate no end to this everlasting joy. Hold on to the love you got. That's the name of the song. Hold on to the love you got. You know. So for the event is going to be managed by my daughter and her company. But then there are other companies involved doing different things. And if you're watching this video, you are one of those companies. We want you to bring your products, bring your specialties, bring your offers so that they can be visible to others and create this fantastic networking platform that's going to take us into a totally different paradigm of doing business, not just in Copenhagen, but right across the world. Bring resolution instead of conflict. You know, really. Perfect marketing. Word of mouth will be there. But we also have teams that are going to make it so wonderfully successful online to go viral in different ways. Most of all, it is part of our new record company, Cool Mom Records. I'm talking to you as the founder of King of Africa Publishing because I take care of the publishing of my music. And this is the first time we're going to release a single properly, and I can't wait. The people playing on the single are distinguished artists. You know, on the bass we've got Alina Reed, who is a great student of the great family man Barrett, who played bass for Bob Marley and the Wailers. And she is a musical partner with Aston Barrett, who is the son of Bob Marley's bass player and the nephew of Bob Marley's drummer. And he tours the world with the Wailers nowadays. And as a producer, he's had his music Grammy nominated. And he is just an up and coming, did I say up and coming? Please forgive me. He's rising. He's not up and coming. He's rising in the ranks where he belongs as a disciplined musician, a disciplined band leader, and a great producer. So he does have his band on the side, but he also has the Wailers. And he's the man who basically has made this possible. Him and Alina have made this possible. They got their band, Reggae Force, to record the music. On backing vocals, we've got none other than the great Erica Newell, otherwise known as Rika Newell, who's part of a three-part harmony that sang backup for Ziggy Marley. Yeah, Ziggy Marley and the Melody Makers. You had two of Ziggy's sisters and Erica, and together they gave the harmonies on all the albums that I grew up buying. I grew up on Ziggy Marley and the Melody Makers, so it's a pleasure to have a Ziggy Marley and the Melody Makers member on our first single, Hold On to the Love You Got. So, of course, we want the video to reflect the pedigree of the musicianship. You know, Reggae Force is a great band coming out of Florida in America, and they've done a great job, and the song will speak for itself. And there's more for me to tell you about the way we're doing things, but I don't think this is the video that's the right one. What I want you to know is that you are so welcome at this wedding, and you can begin talking to my daughter, who's the events manager, on how and where we can fit you in so that you get the best profiling possible. We want to know what your needs are as a business. We want to step in there and be part of your advertising campaign because we can do it. This tactic that I'm using is one that is supposed to enhance the velocity of exchange within the equation of the quantity of money, which is an economic terminology. And since my campaign has been to eliminate poverty in Africa, I studied a little bit of economics to see what I could do to make a change. I just figured that if I know a little bit of the economics, then I could know how to touch here and touch there and make things work out for my people. And that's what we spent a long time doing. Almost 20 years, actually. In fact, 20 years. Learning the economics and then looking at the dynamics and looking at the problems on the ground in Africa. Leaving everything behind in Denmark and just taking my acoustic guitar to Africa and to be amongst the poor people, sometimes the poor of the poor, living amongst them and looking at the dynamics and finding solutions. That's what I'm coming from. In the meantime, I've also been to the United States, to Belgium, to Ethiopia, England, of course, back to England as well, and here in Denmark, I've been involved with different communities, a free school in Moon, a spiritual fitness center right here in the center of Copenhagen, Tinkwi, living on a boat community, and then I've been living in the hostels, Steel House, Urban House, Downtown Hostel, and basically getting a lot of support from there and ideas of what to do for Africa. But as 2020 came along, the problems got closer, of course, with Corona, and then the war. And because of these things, I started getting deeper into the principles of what I was going to do for Africa. And I began to realize that I might as well start applying the principles right around me where I am right now. Of course, test them in Denmark. If they work in Denmark, they'll work in Africa. If they fail in Denmark, I don't think they'll succeed in Africa. So, who knows? I don't know. That's just an assumption. But why not? It makes perfect sense. I am here, I'm a citizen here, and after closer investigation, you see that there are quite a lot of problems in the world's happiest land that are worth looking at. A lot of struggles, and it could easily go wrong. So why don't we get together and use the same principles that I was going to use in Africa and the tactics, modify them, and use them here in Denmark? You know what? It wouldn't be the first time. There's a reason why Denmark is the society that it is. I discovered that. There's an interesting history about this society where people have come together to do exactly what I'm saying we're going to do at this wedding. Coming together and solving problems together based on common values. And that's what Denmark has done over and over again. That's what Denmark can contribute to the rest of the world. And that is why I welcome you to Copenhagen for the perfect wedding. See? Love, Rastafari.